I'm Mrs. ZK, and today we are going to be working with two spelling patterns that represent the sound ear. Can you say ear? Yeah, ear is also a word. Point to your ear. Yeah, ear could be spelled E-A-R, just like the word ear. Inside of words today, inside of bigger words, E-A-R also represents the sound ear. And we'll see that when we start trying to decode some words with EAR. There's another way to represent the sound ear, and that is going to be EER. So when we see EER inside of bigger words today, we know they are going to represent the sound ear. Nice job. So what we have here are some sentences that are pre-made. We're going to read through the sentence, and there's a word in here that has the ear sound. Could be spelled EAR or EER, but it's missing its first sound. So with your something to write with and something to write on, you can follow along with our numbers and write down the ear word that is missing. That sounds funny, the ear word. The word that has the sound ear in it. All right, scholars, and I have some letters to kind of help us out here. Let's see if we can figure these out. All right, let's read sentence number 1 together. We saw in the woods. What could you see in the woods that would have the ear sound? What about a D ear? A deer. Hopefully you wrote D ear down on your paper. We saw a deer in the woods. All right, let's go to sentence number 2. Remember, read along with me. The new starts on January 1st. What could start on January 1st? Could it be the ear? The near? The new near? Nah. What about y? The new year. Year. The new year starts on January 1st. Nice work, scholars. Go ahead and write year for number 2. All right, I think you get the hang of it. Let's see if you can come up with the next word on your own. Are you ready? All right, read along with me. Can you, me? She asked while talking on the phone. Can you, me? Has the ear sound in it. What might you say if you're on the phone talking? Can you hear? Nice job. Can you hear me? Right? Sometimes we don't have great connection. What sound are we missing here to make the word hear? The sound. Nice job. Can you hear me? All right, next sentence. Sentence number 4. Read along with me. Another student in your class is also known as your ear. Oh, that one might be a little tricky if you don't use that word often. Do you know what the other kids in your class are called? They're students. And the other students in your room. When you work alongside another person, it's known as your peer. Yeah, so we already have ear here. What sound are we missing at the beginning? P. Nice job. Your ear, your peer. Are you ready for sentence number 5? Let's go ahead. We were winning our game, and everyone in the stands stood up to... This is making me visualize something. I'm thinking about a basketball game. When everyone's in the stands, they all stand up and go, woo! What is that called? It has the ear sound. They cheer. Yay! Because they are so excited, right? What sound are we missing at the beginning? Go ahead and write it down. Ch, ear. And you see how that ear is spelled? E-E-R, yeah? And so hopefully you had the CH there. Ch, ear. They stood up to cheer. Next sentence, sentence number 6. A neighbor is someone who lives you. A neighbor is someone who lives, remember that word has the ear sound in it. A neighbor is someone who lives you. Near you. Nice job. Yeah, your neighbor lives next to you somewhere, right? Could be on this side, could be on that side, could be across the street. What sound are we missing at the beginning of that word? We already have ear. Ear. They live near you. All right, next sentence on this side. Let's go. Thank you notes usually have a greeting at the beginning that says, and then the person's name. Okay, so think about a letter, a thank you note, right? At the beginning, at the top is called the greeting. The greeting usually says what? Has an ear sound to it, and then the person's name that you're writing to. At the beginning, it usually will say, Dear scholars, you have been doing an amazing job. Thank you for all your hard work. Yeah. All right, so we have the ear sound. What sound are we missing at the beginning? D. Dear. And since it's the beginning of the greeting, it is going to be capitalized. All right, scholars, I know. I have 2 more sentences for you. They were a little bit challenging, so I put them over here so we could look at them separately. Okay? This first one actually has the ear sound at the beginning. And then the other one has the ear sound, but it's going to have more than one syllable. Well, both words have more than one syllable. So a little bit more tricky than the 1-syllable words we were just working with. Let's see if we can do it. All right, sentence number 8. Read it with me. Her friend told her that she found her, well, it starts with the ear sound. She found her ear, it's a compound word, her earring, like your earring. She found her earring. So we are missing the second part of that. We can just put that right in there. Nice. So her friend told her that she found her earring. I'm pretty sure she was happy about that. And our last one. My family helped at the charity event. So a charity event is something you do to raise donations, right? So then you would go work or help out without having to be paid. And what is that called? It's a bigger word, but it has the ear sound at the end of it. My family helped. Do you know? The word is volunteer. Yes, when you volunteer at an event, you help without having to be paid. You're like, oh, I can help do that, right? And then you will be a volunteer. This family was helping to volunteer at the charity event. So nice. Okay, scholars, so let's come back to the spellings. Yeah, remember we had 2 different spellings to make the sound ear. Well, we just found lots of ear sounds in words. I have those words with me, and I just want to do a quick sort. Let's go back through the words we just did. Here was the deer. The deer in the woods. What side? E-E-R, nice job. And then we had year. When we have the new year. E-A-R. Our next word was hear. Yeah, remember when she was on the phone? Can you hear me? Which side? E-A-R. All right. And a peer, someone else that you work alongside, maybe someone in your classroom. E-E-R. Nice. And then we had cheer. Woo! Also going on the E-E-R. And then we had near. Do you remember who lives near you? Your neighbor. E-A-R. Great. And then we have a capital deer. Capital D for deer. If that was for the letter, E-A-R. I've noticed a homophone. Deer and deer. This is the animal, and this is a greeting for the letter. Spelled differently, but has the same sounds. And our last two challenge words, remember we had earring, spelled with E-A-R. And then we had volunteer, spelled with E-E-R. Great work with those sentences, scholars. So I have all the words that had the ear sounds in them right here on the board. They're sorted by their spelling because remember, E-A-R can represent the sound ear and E-E-R also represents the sound ear. Yeah, let's go ahead and reread the words that we had in E-A-R. Year, here, near, deer, earring. Nice. Okay, what about this side? Deer, peer, cheer, volunteer. Yes. Did you notice that there was a word on this side and a word on this side that sounded the same? You did? Well, that's a homophone. Yeah, deer, the greeting for a letter, and deer, the animal you might see in the woods. They sound the same, but they're spelled differently, but they have the same sounds. Yeah, it means they're pronounced the same way. Different meanings, different words. So scholars, remember, when you're using certain sounds that have different spelling patterns, it can get pretty tricky. The best thing we can do is to continue practice reading those words. The more you read them, the more you'll recognize how they're spelled, and that will make you a better speller and writer.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by, and by viewers like you. Thank you.